Why hello guys, I am back finally. It feels like forever. I really don't know how long it's been. I know that I accidentally deleted my unwrapping of my City of Heavenly Fire copy, and I haven't posted a May wrap up or a June TBR or tags that I've been tagged in, and I haven't done them, and I'm just feeling very behind. So in order to kind of make it up and come back with a swing on things, because hopefully I will be making more consistent videos, now I am going to be making that video that was going around for a while, but now it's not going around for a while because it's no longer the beginning of summer. But because I'm slow at things, here is my summer plans / summer TBR. I have decided to do a whole bookshelf-ish thing for my summer TBR, and it is a total of 28 books. I'm not going to tell you too much about them, but I will tell you why I am reading what I am reading. For the most part, the books are not, well, all the books that I am going to show you are dead set. I'm going to read them this summer unless something detrimental happens and I can't. But in addition to these books, I might be reading some more for either read-alongs with my friends or read-alongs with Goodreads, because I'm doing some of those and stuff like that. So without further ado, here goes nothing. I'm going to turn this around. I'm losing books. Losing books everywhere. Okay. So first of all, it is the, 23rd of June, and I have still not finished City of Heavenly Fire. I cannot even begin to tell you guys how disappointed I am in myself for not finishing that book yet. I think I am just a little over 219 pages in, and it's the 23rd of June, and Cassandra Clare is one of my top 3 authors, and I haven't finished this book yet. Ugh. Like, I can't even tell you. Okay, so the first 2 that I'm going to be reading are City of Lost Souls. I'm going to finish this. My bookmark is maybe like about 50 pages in. And City of Heavenly Fire. I will be reading City of Heavenly Fire first and then going back to City of Lost Souls because I am confusing, and why not? Then next we have several series or trilogies that I will either be starting and finishing, or finishing, or almost finishing, or finishing to the point where the last book hasn't come out yet. So the first one is a complete trilogy that I have, and that starts with Unearthly by Cynthia Hand. This is one of the books I will be reading with the Goodreads group for booktubers, and I will be reading this with Brittany, and I have no idea how to say your last name, I'm sorry. But this will be read in the month of July. And because I have Unearthly, I also am going to continue with Hollowed and Boundless. So there are those 3. My first trilogy that I will be completing. Now, the second trilogy I will be completing, I don't know if it has an official name for it, but it is the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy by Laini Taylor. I have agreed to read this with my boyfriend, and then if everything goes as planned, we will be doing a review of it here on this channel together, which I think will be really cool, because, come on, guys who read are pretty great. So, all of my Daughter of Smoke and Bone books have something special about them besides Days of Blood and Starlight. Daughter of Smoke and Bone I got on sale, but signature guys, that makes me really happy, and I think this is one of the original copies because it doesn't have, like, it doesn't feel the same as some of the other Daughter of Smoke and Bone books that I've seen and that I've touched and stuff like that. So first of all, the first book in the trilogy is Daughter of Smoke and Bone. Then you have Days of Blood and Starlight, which has nothing special about it, but it was cheap at Books A Million, so that's a good thing, right? And then finally, Dreams of Gods and Monsters, and this one has an art by Lonnie Taylor in the back, and it is also signed. Then we go into a series that I will be finishing because I read Embrace, I don't know, in like January or something, and two of my best friends who also read have wanted me to finish the series since they both read it and I haven't, and I'm the last one to get on this bandwagon, and I just really need to finish this. There is one more called Empower coming out, or it might already be out. Either way, I don't have it, but I have the next 3 books after Embrace, and that starts off with Entice, Emblaze, and Endless. And then the last one, like I said, is called Empower, but I don't have that one as of yet. If I do get that one before the summer's over, I will be reading that one during the summer too. Then we have, I believe this is going to be a trilogy, but I only have the first 2 books, and that's because the first 2 books is all that is out. And that is The Program and The Treatment. I bought these solely because the covers are absolutely gorgeous, and this one is a new release, but these covers might be like my favorite covers ever. Like, look at these covers. Even there without the dust jacket is just phenomenally gorgeous. And then as far as The Treatment, you have one single treatment with their 2 faces shadowed on there. You know what, I'll do this later. Put the dust jackets back on later. Then we have another complete trilogy, and that is the Halo trilogy. I believe it is in this order, but don't quote me on it, by Alexandria A. That's how I refer to her because I don't know how to pronounce her last name in the slightest. But the first book is Halo, the second book is Hades, and the third and final book, as I do believe, is Heaven. Then I will be getting into another book, or another trilogy that isn't complete yet because the third book isn't out. I'm not sure when the third book does come out. I think it is sometime this year. I'm not sure though. And that is the Darkest Minds trilogy. I have The Darkest Minds and Never Fade by Alexandra Bracken, and I will be getting to those hopefully sooner than some others. Then I have my not my only 2, but kind of, here. I'll do standalones together because I'm talented. I have 4 standalone novels. 2 of them might be a part of a trilogy, but I don't have it, and they're not books like you need to read them in the exact order to know what's going on. But these first 2 are definitely standalones, and that is Looking for Alaska by John Green and Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan. Both of these books I am so excited to read because they are, John Green and David Levithan are 2 more of my very top 3 favorite authors, and the fact that they wrote a book together makes me happier than any happy person can possibly be, maybe. And then Looking for Alaska, I also really need to get Paper Towns and An Abundance of Catherines, but I don't know if they will make it into the summer TBR. Then next we have books that are going to fall, that's what. 2 books by Ellen Hopkins. They are from either 2 separate trilogies or they are standalones. I'm not sure, but again, these books, from my experience with the other Ellen Hopkins books that I've read, although that was the first one, I don't think that you need to read them in the exact order to know what's going on. They do pretty good with the summaries on the back, and the poetry is just a really interesting form of writing, and I really like it. And they're serious, but they're short and quick to read, even though they're big books, because there's like little to no writing on every single page. So this one is Impulse by Ellen Hopkins, and then the other one is Smoke by Ellen Hopkins. Both of these books got really cheap, bargain book shopping. The next book is a part of a trilogy series, maybe? I don't know. It's the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series, trilogy, duology, whatever. Hollow City is also out, but I'm going to wait for the soft copy because I want them to match. And that is that. Now we go on to the next few books. Oh my god, all the books are falling. I'm just going to leave them up here. Now, I started reading Harry Potter on my vacation, and I'm really actually enjoying it so far. It's not the best thing that I've ever read, but it is pretty good. I am 113 pages into the first one, and then I also have, so that's Harry Potter's and the Sorcerer's Stone, then Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, then Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, then Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. And these are the first 4. If I get the other 3, I had to do the math in my head, and yes, it takes me that long. If I get the other 3, they might wait until after the summer's over because this is already a pretty full TBR pile. The next book I probably will be reading at the beginning of my, either at the end of this month, which probably won't happen, or at the beginning, the very beginning of July, and that is Earthman Jack and the Ghost Planet by Matthew Kaddish. And I was sent this book for review, and I really need to get to it, and I really want to get to it. It's just, life's been busy with things. So anyways, that is basically my summer plans and my TBR, and I will be back in the flow of things hopefully soon. I go back to school on August 25th, so from now until August 25th, I'm hoping to read at least these 8 books, if not more, and I will see you guys in my next video, which might or might not come on Friday. Bye!